All right, so I just got here. I didn't have I thought I was recording the greeting, but evidently I didn't press the record button. So this is Molly, who is the senior dog, who doesn't have the behavioral issues that we have over here with, I forgot her name already.
Lucy.
Lucy, that's right.
Oh, but she does.
Oh, she has not as many as Lucy, maybe is a better way to put it. Okay,
different
problems. All right. So Lucy's problems are she marks in the house, she barks a lot, she's aggressive to other dogs, and she's kind of bossy and dominates Molly, correct?
I think so. I can't tell when she's a beta dog. I really can't.
Okay, and what are Molly's issues?
Well, she whines. I mean, she's got tremendous anxiety disorder. I mean, she really absolutely drives me insane. If I'm out of her sight, she whines.
Okay.
Continually.
Okay. All right. And yes, we know about your barking. Yes, that's a good. I was going to pet you for sitting, but you got out of your sit. You were just moving too fast for me to reward. All right. So I always like to start off the session by asking, what rules do the dogs have?
I guess we don't really have.
The guardian is shaking her head no. So no rules.
I guess I don't know.
Okay. So dogs kind of go through life probing to figure out and learn where the boundaries and limits are. So if we don't have any rules for them, after a while they go through and they're probing and nobody corrects, and probing and nobody corrects.
Stop.
And over, and after a while they're just like, well, there's no rules for me, nobody's correcting me, that must mean that I'm in charge or I'm an authority figure. If I'm an authority figure, then I have at least the same authority as the human. And if I have the same authority as the human, then listening to the human becomes optional. Well, we've lost. There we go.
She does come.
So, all right. So, we're going to talk about adding in some rules and structure off camera, but a couple of basics that I usually include are furniture. For dogs, the higher they sit, the more rank or status they have. So, I'm going to talk to you about the rules in general, but as a general rule of thumb, if the dog is on the furniture and doing something you don't want, like barking, the dog should immediately be told to get off of the couch, because the higher they sit, the more rank or status they have. The top dog sits in the highest spot because he or she has to be in charge of security. So they have to see, oh, there's another dog hiding behind a tree or over there, and the vantage point of height allows them to have that.
The deal that I don't understand.
Before we get into that, I don't want this recording to be like 12 minutes. So not allowing the dogs on furniture without permission would be a rule. Making the dogs sit before we let them go in or out of a door would be a rule. Not being allowed to be within 10 feet of a human who's eating would be a rule. Having to sit quiet and wait quietly before we attach the leash to take them out for a walk. Those are some examples of some rules. Again, like I said, I'm going to cut this video, so we'll talk about it off camera so we don't have a 12-minute long video. But for the people watching at home, they always want some examples of what some rules would be. Right, Molly? Or Lucy, sorry. There we go. Sit. It's like, all right, just look cute. She's like, I got that down.